Now, from the home of the 2022 PGA Championship, EA Sports so proud to join you from historic Southern Hills Country Club in Tulsa, Oklahoma. With Frank Nobilo by my side, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, as weekend golfers know, there's always part of your game that you're focused on. So I'll ask the question, what are you going to be looking at here today?
Tee to green, Rich. I know people always say putting's important. I'm not going to say it's overrated, but tee to green. If you want to play good golf day in, day out, fairways greens. That's the secret.
All right, in the fairway. Now, from just under 100 yards, he'll stare down his second.
Oh, that was a good strike. Took it straight at it, too. That one bounce and check. Well played.
4 feet now for birdie. Beautiful, nicely done right there. An early birdie at the second, and a 1-under start to his round. Here we are at the 377-yard fourth. It is a short par 4 featuring a rolling fairway. The absence of level lies makes for a difficult second shot here. Now this breeze going to push this toward the right.
So it's official. Will not hit every fairway today. First fairway missed in the rough. Let's see what they can do from here.
Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, we're going back up this incline from right to left. This is all about pace. You've got to give it a good wallop.
Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Par 3/6 is 226 yards, and this is where you can begin to feel the effects of these Oklahoma winds. There's a creek on the left side of the green. You want to avoid that, and you don't want to be long because there's OB beyond this green. That's a quality shot right there, just left of the hole, and a birdie opportunity coming up. Not a problem. That's in for birdie. And that's where moves to 2 under par. First par 3 of the back 9 is the 173-yard 11th, shortest hole on the course, requiring pinpoint accuracy because this small green is surrounded by 4 bunkers. Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry.
Maybe a little frustration there. Got a little too much sand and not enough golf ball, and that will come up quite a bit short.
Okay, birdie streak comes to an end, but it's a good putt there to save par. Well, very simply, this 12th hole here at Southern Hills is regarded by so many as one of the best par 4s in the world. 461 yards. The 12th is as good as it gets. Oh, this doesn't look promising. And that is not going to slow down. It runs right out of the fairway and into the water. So the drop taken, and now he'll try to find some way to fashion an up and down from where he is and still get out of here with a par. Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine.
Now a 7-footer.
Might overread it just a bit. It stayed out wide left of the hole. Let one get away right there. That is a really frustrating bogey 5 at the 12th. This is another outstanding hole, the par 5 13th, 632 yards. If you're straight, if you're fairly long, you'll have a chance to make birdie. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Good effort. An eagle would have been nice from there, but he made sure to cozy that one up close. That is well done. Okay, nothing to it. Nice work there. It's a birdie, and it moves into 2 under on the round. Par 3 14th is an excellent hole, a long one at 230 yards. Trust me, you're happy if you make 3 here. Nicely done, and that'll be a great birdie chance here at 14. Yes, a good look at that one all the way in. It's a birdie that pushed that score to 3 under for the round. Onward to the 417-yard, par 4 15th. Another dogleg with a bunker guarding the corner. Driving accuracy is again paramount. And that is dead center, right down the middle here to start the hole. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. And that'll do just fine. This one moving left here for birdie. Yes, well done. It's birdie to move to 4 under now on the day. We come now to one of the classic finishing holes in golf, the 491-yard par 4 18th at Southern Hills. Dogleg right, requiring a drive to a plateau on the left side of the fairway that will leave a couple hundred yards to an elevated green. And a splash of sand there. Is this ball going to wind up in the bunker off the tee? Second now from the sand here at 18. Well, lesson there, I think, is if you find the bunker, you're just asking for trouble. Short of the green and a lot of work to do to salvage par.
That is a chunk. That's an excellent shot, especially considering what just happened prior to that. Always tough to shake off a bad shot.
Okay, so it's a disappointing bogey 5 here at 18. And that's going to wrap up our 18 holes of golf. Well, that about wraps things up for us here today. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the Ocean Course at Kiawah Island, we bring you first-round coverage of the Carolina Open. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. The leader is Tom Hoge. He's come into this one on fire at 10 under par. Frank, this tournament here at Kiawah, a special one, no question in its own right. It's so beautiful here, and there's a lot at stake. But for a young golfer, just curious, how do you keep the focus on the here and now, knowing full well that next week is the Masters?
That's the magic question, Rich. And I think that's really the definer of the best in the game and the also-rans. I would put it down to an old cliche, tomorrow never comes, right? We always live in today. And if you have to resist looking forward, we know a huge event is going to be the following week. But really, as an athlete, you have to get better day by day. So the goal today is to be a better player today than what you were yesterday. Tomorrow, which I know I just said never comes, you've got to do the same thing again.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1, and he's very quickly to 1 under par. Frank, looking out onto that marsh, no doubt there are alligators roaming around. So it's a good time to remind our players that this is where they decide how much of that marsh they want to bite off with the tee shot here.
Yeah, I don't really advise biting too much off, Rich. This is almost an S-shaped par 5. I mean, there's a long run-up down that right side, so basically anything in a straight line, a good tee shot, still going to be able to reach.
And that, another very fine tee shot. And now he's got a chance to go for this green in 2 and really get off to a hot start.
Had half the equation on that shot, the distance. Not quite the accuracy. Missed it. Hair to the right.
Yeah, not quite a foul ball. Kept it in the ballpark, and, well, let's see how good you can chip.
This only about 5 feet for birdie. Can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2. Now to the third hole. The par 4 is 390 yards. You're going to drive across the marsh. The fairway is expansive. Really, the challenge here is that approach shot. It's a tabletop green. If you miss it, it will be a hard-earned 4, I promise. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Good chance to get one in close from here. This is second. Good soft hands. That is nicely done. Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. This is a tough hole, the 4th at 484 yards, a par 4, and it's pure Kiowa. In fact, this is the hardest hole on this front side. You have to deal with the marsh off the tee yet again. The real challenge here, the winds. They can be blustery, and you can make this hole a bear.
As that ball bounces into the rough, first fairway missed today.
Now his second at the par 4 fourth. From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Well, it looked like it was in. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And that's going to drop him to 2 under. So, Frank, here we are, the first par 3 on the golf course. And what do you make of this 5th hole?
It's really 2 holes, Rich. When the flag is on the left, it's basically one green. And when the flag is on the right, it's effectively another type of a golf shot. This green is actually 40 yards wide and separated with that little faint ridge in the middle.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll stay at 2 under. The first of 8 straight holes heading due west is here at the par 4 6th, 490 yards. It's a slight dogleg to the left, but if you can avoid the waist area running down that left side, that makes birdie a good possibility. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Walking the course today, let's bring in Notah Begay III.
He's looking at 106 yards to the front, 114 gets to the hole. Wind is helping from behind, so you can take a little less club.
Right about 9 feet here to the hole.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll stay right where he is. The 7th at 579 yards, par 5. Bunker will be on the mind throughout. First, you'll need to avoid one off the tee. Next, you'll need to avoid the long strip that hugs the left side of the fairway on your second. And for good measure, a moat of sand encircles the area left and beyond the green. This one started up the right side. And that one's going to hit hard. Get a little bit of run out, and that is going to wind up just fine. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5, the second, and you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just let that ball carry and just sail towards the ground.
Oh, man, the putter is working now. That is back-to-back eagles, a rarity in the world of golf. Second par 3 here on the front side. Frank, would you be happy walking off here with a 3, or are you getting a little greedy here?
Hey, always greedy, but in the end, I'd certainly take a 3 more days than most. When you look at this green, just have another look. You see the angle of it. The green actually angles to the right at about a 30-degree angle. That's actually what tricks most people out when they misread the wind.
That's a fun tee shot to hit right there. You know the wind is at your back. You tee it high and just let it go. Get it up there in the jet stream, and that's just what he did. He's going to love that. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. Hole number 9 here at the Ocean Course is a long par 4 at a robust 514 yards. Flat lies difficult to find anywhere from the rolling fairway to the undulating green. A 4, that's a great way to finish out this front side. Boy, he's in a nice little groove right now. Played the last couple of holes in 3 under par, and he's got another in the fairway here. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
We've got 1-3-2 left to the flag today, and that pin, well, it's back left today.
Now it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that will make this an even 30 for the front side, going out in 6 under par. The 10th hole at 447 yards has, like most of these holes, a few areas to avoid. The first is the steep-faced bunker right of the fairway, with the second being the large wash encircling the left-hand side on this sloped green. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Little bit of an awkward distance for this, his second. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green.
This will be a 14-foot putt here.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain at 6 under par. Par 5 11th, and another scoring opportunity here early on the backside, Frank.
This par 5, it looks very easy to hit it down the left side, but in actual fact, you've got to aim a little down the right side, and the reason why is this fairway actually kicks or cambers from right to left. So anything down the middle, chances are it's going to finish in the rough. Find the fairway, then this hole opens up.
Well, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. That may be a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Oh, yeah, what a putt there. A second eagle of the round, no less. He has been on his game so far. Next up, the par 4 12th at 484 yards. The fairway here is one of the most generous on the course, but the closer you get to the hole, the more that lagoon and bunker start to make their presence felt.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
I like the looks of this one.
And showing no fear at all. Eagle at the previous hole, and look at this. This looks like a certain birdie.
Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And he'll get this to within a shot of the lead as he moves to 9 under par. The par 4 13th here at the Ocean Course is beauty, manning strategy off the tee. Challenging the canal running down the right side allows you to possibly shorten the hole, but playing away from the canal brings a cluster of putt bunkers into play left. Boy, he's in a nice little groove right now. Played the last couple of holes in 3 under par, and he's got another in the fairway here. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
133 the number. pin in the back right portion of this green.
Well, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. Par 3 14th here at the Ocean Course. Just gorgeous, but it is treacherous. You're exposed to the wind up there on the green, and you might need to hit, I don't know about lumber, but low iron at a minimum, Frank. This is a great hole.
It certainly is. It can play as long as 240 yards, but it's one of those holes, too. If you were aware of the fact that most of the field's going to play it in 3.5 or 4 shots, you would take 3 every single day. Well, I'm going to tell you now, that's exactly what they do in this hole. Don't try and make it 2. Take a 3. You will gain on the field. Listening?
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Frank, how hard is the up and down from this spot?
Rich, the numbers don't lie. The best players in the world barely get it up and down 50% of the time from here. So that's the odds. Don't think they're stacked in your favor.
Now this putt from 23 feet.
That is well read. A terrific putt there to save par. And he's going to remain at 10 under. On to the 15th, a par 4 at 466 yards. Plenty of room in the fairway off the tee, making this definitely a second shot hole. Because trust me, you do not want to miss left and find yourself in a waste area you need a ladder to get in and out of.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder, how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb. It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll remain right where he is. The final par 5 of the round comes here at the 16th. You'd be forgiven for turning this into a 3-shotter, because whatever you do, you will need to avoid that deep area left of the green. That's up the left side. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got to weigh a little bit on that tee ball.
Oh, that second shot took some force on this par 5 just to get it into the greenside bunker. Now well positioned, especially with a little savvy bunker shot.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Chance now for another birdie.
And a dead straight look here. Very little break. Just has to get it on line.
Oh, straight into the cup. Well done. That's a birdie here at 16. And he's going to claim the top spot on the leaderboard here with 2 holes to go here in round 1. Do you think TPC Sawgrass has Pete Dye's most diabolical par 3 17th? This one is a close second. At 223 yards, it is a full carryover water to a green that slopes left to right towards the water. If you try to play it safe and go left, 2 deep bunkers are there to make life difficult. Okay, safely aboard. 14 feet to the hole. Good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdies at 16 and 17. And he's going to open up a 2-shot lead here with 1 hole remaining in his opening round. It's always fun, isn't it, to play a hole that oozes history. This 18th has it all. Go back to the 1991 Ryder Cup, and then the wild scene, the finish, the 2021 PGA Championship. So simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
Well, if that's the last iron shot of the day, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Now this for another birdie. Wow, just a hair off target. And those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. So a bit of a letdown here at 18, but it is a par. And that will just miss being around in the 50s. 2 putts here means it's a 60. Our featured golfer today, Frankie, you can say definitely.